From the Center for the Arts studio, this is your AUTV Sports Break. I'm Stephen Struckman. Thanks for watching. The Ashland University football team looked to build off their homecoming victory with a game this Saturday against GMAC newcomers Thomas More. In the victory last week, the Eagles were dominant in the run game, with running back Larry Martin leading the Eagles with 111 yards and finding the end zone twice. Thomas More are led by Jaden Hall in the backfield, who's averaging just under 60 yards a game and has 5 touchdowns on the season. In the receiving game, they are led by deep threat Evan Brown, with 300 yards through the air through 5 games played, as well as 2 touchdowns. The Saints and the Eagles look to kick things off on Saturday, with kickoff at Jack Miller Stadium set for 1 p.m. The Ashland Arrows football team traveled to Tiffin to begin their OHSAA Division III playoff campaign this weekend against Tiffin Collegian. The third-seeded Columbian High School Tornadoes are 8-2 throughout the regular season, with a high-powered offense led by running back Keyshawn Jackson, who rushed for 225 yards on 15 attempts and 3 touchdowns. The 14th-seeded Arrows looked to be dominant on the defensive side of the ball, who shut out the Worcester Generals 2 weeks ago in a huge victory for the Arrows. The Arrows have a tall task ahead of them by upsetting the third-seeded Tornadoes on Friday, with kickoff set for 7 p.m. The Cleveland Cavaliers started off the NBA season with a victory against the Brooklyn Nets. The Cavs, led by shooting guard Donovan Mitchell and small forward Max Strus, who each had 27 points in the victory. Strus had 7 threes and 12 rebounds throughout the opening contest, and Mitchell had a defensive outburst with 4 steals. The Nets were led by Cam Thomas, with a 36-point outburst from the bench. The Cavaliers now look to open up the season at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on Friday with a game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Tip-off is set for 7:30 p.m. That is it for your AUTV Sports Break. Be sure to follow us across all social media at AUTV. I'm Stephen Struckman. Thanks for watching.
From the Center for the Arts studio, this is your AUTV News Break. I'm Madison Farrell. Thanks for tuning in. On Thursday, the 26th, AU Gives hosted a trick-or-treating service event from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Students at AU volunteered to help the senior citizens of the Good Shepherd. The Good Shepherd is a skilled nursing and rehabilitation campus in Ashland. The Good Shepherd participated in a citywide trick-or-treating event by sitting outside of the facility and handing out candy to all ages of Ashland residents. Inside, they also had a walkthrough of Halloween decorations for people of all ages to enjoy. At midnight on the 27th, Taylor Swift's version of her 4th re-recorded album, 1989, was released. The album, which was originally released in 2014, features 5 new vault tracks, as well as the rest of the familiar re-recorded songs. Fans noticed a glitch in the Taylor's version song of Bad Blood, where on Spotify it showed rapper Kendrick Lamar's lyrics of his rap verse in the original song when he was featured in it. Shortly after the confusion, Taylor released an announcement of his new feature on the song. The Billboard chart should be prepared to leave a blank space for Taylor once again. On the 25th of October, Congressman Mike Johnson was elected Speaker of the House. As a congressman, Johnson represents the Northwest and Western regions of Louisiana. Prior to his election to Congress in 2016, he was an attorney and served in the Louisiana State Legislature from 2015 to 2017. And now look at your Ashland area weather forecast. Today we will see partly cloudy skies with a high of 74 and a low of 62. On Saturday, it will be a cloudy day with a high of 64 and a low of 51. On Sunday, we will have a high of 54 and a low of 47. On Monday, we will have a high of 50 and a low of 33. And on Tuesday, we will have a sunny day with a high of 43 and a low of 27. That is it for your AUTV News Break. Be sure to follow us across all social media at AUTV. I'm Madison Farrell. Thanks for tuning in.